and then I will be board chair. I welcome all of you to come to San Diego, July 26th through the 30th. And we also have the International Auctioneer Championship. You can watch it, it's streamed. You can watch it on IAC Live, or you can be in person with us. If you can't make it this year, make it next year. We're going to be in Oklahoma City. Then after that, we're going to be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So if you're interested in talking to me about NAA, we would love to have you as part of our group. But thank you for your hospitality today. I've had a really good time. You sure? Thank you.
Is that it? Okay, thank you, President Rose. Thank you, Director of Marketing, Aaron Ships. Ladies and gentlemen, the NIADA folks, Reed Mullins, where are you at? Reed's in there at the edit desk, so he'll be out here in just a few minutes. And let me see where they're at. Here's Reed Mullins. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask on-air host Haley Bear to come on up here and receive her plaque. You give it to them. One on each side. That it? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, did Kevin bring that cake in yet? Kevin. Kevin Mclaughlin. Motorhome. Right out there. Motorhome. Yeah, I know she's in it. So's the cake. Okay. Thanks, Kevin. Let's do judges' plaques. Rob Martinson, come on down here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm an auctioneer, car dealer, and done a great job. Testing 1, 2. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, your second judge is Mark Bozek, 1995 world champion automobile auctioneer. Come on, Mark. There you go. Put him right in front of it. Move over and get him in front of the Canadian flag there. By George. He's got to be in the middle. He's got to be in the middle. Thank you, Mark. By George, there's 3 good men right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your next auctioneer, next judge is Auction Icon 1979 World Champion Livestock Auctioneer Terry Elson. Come on up here and get your plaque. Terry Elson, where are you at? Would someone go in the women's restroom and see if Terry is in the... Ladies and gentlemen, From down in Fort Worth, Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth, GM Mannheim, Nicole Graham, come on down here. Thanks, Nicole. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, next is Bob Mcconkey from down South Seattle, Spokane, Las Vegas. Right in the middle, Mr. Mcconkey. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam the Hitman Grasso. Thanks, Sam. You bet. Let me see. Ladies and gentlemen, NAA President Beth Rose. Come on down here, Judge Beth Rose. I don't know where his went to. It's around here someplace, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Charlotte Pyle, NAAA President a few years ago and Judge today. Ladies and gentlemen, world champion, livestock auctioneer, Terry Elson. Ho, ho, ho. Right here, Mr. Elson. Thanks for being here. You know, Terry did an auction yesterday and drove all the way from Denver and through Nebraska. There's two things about Terry. First of all, he's a tremendous auctioneer. Secondly, he's a kleptomaniac. He took Mclaughlin's microphone right there. My George, all day, Terry. Thanks, Terry. He didn't get in till 2 o'clock this morning, was back up at 5:30 to come down here. You betcha. Ladies and gentlemen, Tammy Swafford from down in Dallas, Texas, auction executive. I think that's it for the judges. Good, 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 good. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to present the plaques to the host auction, the Des Moines Auto Auction. Do you think they did a great job? Huh? Good. Are you ready for this? Al's birthday was just a few days ago. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Al. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Al. Al will be buying rounds at the dive bar down here about a mile. Al, go ahead. This is the 2022 host auction plaque, ladies and gentlemen. It's presented to the auction for all their hard work. And Al, thank you very much for all your hard work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Al, this is personal to you. It says, in appreciation, Al Gavant. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a woman that's worked her backside off to get this thing going, and that's Jamie Snowblin. Jamie, come on down here a minute. This is one good woman, I'll tell you that. Jamie doesn't talk, she does. There you go. Thank you, Jamie. Well done. It's a pleasure working with you. Todd Gavant, come on down here. The man that made a good effort. Where you at, Todd? Here he comes. There he is. Thanks, Todd. Thank you, sir. Right there. Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Snowblin, come on down here. Thank you very much. In the square, in the square, in the square. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, where's Amber Hoy at? Amber, get down here. Hey, folks. I want to tell you, here's another doggone good woman. Hold on just a second. The other day, we're putting these signs up, and we needed to tape them to the floor. Guess who taped them to the floor? This good woman right here. That's why her knees are all bruised. Good job. Well done. I heard that. Oh. Let me see what else I have. Oh, here we go. Myers-Jackson photographer. What? Come here. Hold on. Let's do Myers. All right, Myers. Bye, George. Look at there. You guys, Al, you go out of the square one more time. Hey, you guys, listen, Myers, hold on. Guess what? Texas Auctioneers Association's having their meeting. We didn't know they were going to be on the same weekend. Myers is getting in a car. He's got a driver. He's driving all night to the Texas Auctioneers Association. Be there in the morning.
I'm Jamie. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, but more importantly, Paul C. Bear has been awesome to work with. We got him a plaque. Paul C. Bear, an appreciation for your hard work, dedication, and mentorship to all auctioneering community. Your enthusiasm and grace will be missed. You are one of the good ones.
I didn't hear you say that again.
It's on tape.
Thanks, Jamie. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. In the square. A couple of housekeeping chores, ladies and gentlemen. See all these boxes back here? They're the boxes that the trophies came in. So when you get any of these trophies, you're welcome to grab a box and take them home that way, if you want to. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Impink with championship scoring. Come on down here, please. Alan Impink, everything is absolutely 100 correct when Alan's involved. Thank you. In the square, in the square. Nicole Perro, come on down here. I love it when women hug you, I tell you. It's great. In the square, in the square. Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Douglas, come on down here, please. Kim, if you don't think my spelling's correct, I've got to get you one right here, okay? In the square. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Rich Curtis, come on down here. It says General Manager Extraordinaire, Mannheim, Dallas. Remember when we were in Dallas last year? In the square. Ladies and gentlemen, Representative Extraordinaire, GMTB, give me the VIN. And that goes to John Wolf. Where you at, John Wolf? Get up here. Hey, folks, if you want to think about an auction, John only sells about 1,600 cars a week at Mannheim, Dallas. Here you go, fellas. Thank you, John. Thanks for being here, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, General Sales Manager Extraordinaire for Rogers Deb Chevrolet in Brandon, Mississippi, Scott Allen Extraordinaire. Come on down here. Is this son of a gun a car buyer or what? Hey, Scott, stay right there for just a second, please. Stay right there. You know, Scott works for David Andrews down in Jackson, Mississippi, and they buy a lot of cars. Mr. Andrews flew Scott and those fellas up, and I said, I want to get a plaque for Mr. David Andrews. What should I put on it? And what did you tell me to put on it?
He's just an awesome guy.
Great American. There he is. Go ahead and hold them both up. Ladies and gentlemen, Bennett Chandler, come on down here a minute. All right. Whew. Now, this is a special plaque, and I'll tell you the reason why. And it goes to Bennett Chandler, and it says, Representative Extraordinaire for BYOB, bring your own bid. And can you read this part right here that voted what?
Best dressed car buyer.
For his flamingo shirt. There's somebody that flew in here this morning on their private jet. He is the founder and owner of the world's largest collector car auction. Dana Meekum, come on down here. We've got something for you. I told Dana, I said, I watch Meekum in my T-shirt and skivvies at about 8:30 at night when I'm flipping channels, getting ready to go to sleep. Ladies and gentlemen, a man that you see on the auction ring all the time, and that is Frank Meekum, Vice President. Come on down here. Hey, Frank, stay here for just a second, please. Is my brother Ron here? Right there. You know, Ronnie, my brother, had about 20 old John Deere tractors, and he took them down to Dan Meekum with Gone Farming in Davenport, Iowa. And were you pleased with the results? Absolutely 100%. And so would you tell your brother Dan, go ahead and get in the square, and tell Dan, thanks a lot. I knew he wanted to be here, but he couldn't be. there's someone here that I'd like to. How many folks are here from Pennsylvania? Will you do me a favor, somebody from Pennsylvania? I got a plaque here, and they haven't been here the last couple of years, but Jerry and Gail Burke used to come here all the time, all the time. Old Jerry and his wife, Gail Burke. And will you come up, Kim? And folks, we call him the patriarch and the matriarch of the World Automobile Auctioneer Championship. Will you take this back to Pennsylvania and go ahead and please get in the square? Yeah.
You know what? It's a rectangle.
What?
It's a rectangle.
It's a rectangle, she said. I haven't had a woman say that to me for a long time, I'll tell you that right now. I don't even know what it means, but it's good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is special. This is a special presentation. As some of you folks know that I was associated with the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. We had our Denver term right across the parking lot from the Outback Steakhouse. And I went into the Outback Steakhouse, myself and my good wife, Suzanne, and the manager I know very well came up to me and he said, Paul, he said, a couple of your Auctioneers instructors were in the other night, and they had got on the microphone and was auctioning pigs throughout the Outback Steakhouse, and that was Brian Marshall and Trevor Moravec, ladies and gentlemen. And so I've got a special presentation. It said Trevor Moravec, world champion hog collar, as demonstrated at the on the PA at the Steakhouse, Aurora, Colorado. Right there you go. By George, I'm going to tell you now, you've been exposed. Ed Bear, come on down here. Come on out here. Ed is my nephew, and you know, we've been all over the country with the championship, and Ed is the one that suggested to Al, well, Al asked him, do you think the championship would ever come to Des Moines? And Ed said, well, call my Uncle Paul and we'll see. And so, by George, I'm glad that that happened. And so, Ed, thank you very much and appreciation. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Dana Irons, come on up here a minute. Dana, get up here. Dana, get up here. Dana, come on over here. I want to be in this one. Go ahead, get between these two fellas. This is our last go at it, isn't it, Dana?
It's our last go. It's our last one.
Go ahead, Al. There you go. Somebody mentions a rectangle one more time, I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman that I love, Suzanne F. Bear, come on down here a minute. I'm definitely going to be in this picture. Suzanne is wonderful, 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 and I love you very much.
Oh, thanks for the hand.
You bet. No Frenchies, please, in front of everybody. In the square, in the square, in the square. Okay. Are you ready for what you came here for? Okay. The envelopes, please. We're doing teams first. Starting with 8th place on the teams. Ladies and gentlemen, in 8th place on the team goes to Clint Sherman and Blake Sherman. Come on down here. That should be right. One Auctioneer and one Ringman.
Well, they both say Ringman finalist team. I don't have an option.
Right here. Here's the Auctioneer ones.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay. Hold on, fellas. Clint, that's yours. Thanks, sir. Blake, that's yours. Okay, let's go.
Rising star and sports.
Okay, let's go. Next. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, in 7th place is Kyle Meyer, Chad Hughes. Doing okay? Ladies and gentlemen, in 6th place goes to Shawn Hannafy and Mitch Jordan. In 5th place, ladies and congratulations, fellas. In 5th place, Blake McDaniel and Nick McMinchin. Thank you. Congratulations. In 4th place, Michael Adcock, Nick Hummer, everybody. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, in your runner-up position, and that's 3rd place, goes to Josh Hickey and Matt Hart. We do have a dog category later on, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to stay for that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in 3rd place, is this 3rd place? No, 2nd place. Why do I have 2 cards up here? Oh, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2nd place, Reserve World Champion, Auctioneer and Ringman team, J.J. Wise and Ed Bear. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 World Champion Auctioneer and Ringman team is Matt Moravec and Shawn Hagler. Are the checks in here? They're in the envelopes? Okay. In the square. Hold on. Matt Moravec and Shawn Hagler, there's 2 checks here, each for $2,500 for 1st place in the team. I don't know which is which. You're going to have to wrestle it out. Thank you. Hold on. You're not done yet.
You want them inside?
No, I don't. Okay, now, Al, will you hold that? Sure. And will you hold this and then present it in just a minute? Ladies and gentlemen, these are from WAPA. The world, I don't pay for them. the auction doesn't pay for them. These came from the World Automobile Professional Association. And they say, WAPA, 2022 team champions, Des Moines, Iowa. And they've got the WAPA Insignia Auctioneer. And there is your buckles, ladies and gentlemen. One says Auctioneer and one says Ringman. And so congratulations. Well done.
I still like the one I'm wearing. Shawn,
Oh, I don't really have words right now, which is rare for me, but it means two things mean the most to me today. One, to win it with one of my very best friends in the entire world, Matt Moravec. He's, as you can tell, one of the very best auctioneers in the world. We became friends by entering this contest. Back in 2008, we became friends in Spokane, Washington, and been friends ever since. So if you're on the fence at home about entering contest, go, because you're going to have lifelong friends. And Craig and Angie Meyer are two of my other very best friends, and they're at Texas today. They've been texting me all day long. And if I didn't win it with Matt, I'd want to win it with Angie. So, and the other reason it's so special is just because it's Paul's last contest. And this man is the one that got me in the business. I worked the ring for Paul for 4 or 5 years in the Denver Auto Auction. And when I won World Champion Ringman back in 2009, he was the first man I think, and I still can never repay you for everything you taught me, Paul. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is truly an honor. In my career, I have the capacity of working with several unique auction individuals on the floor. Guys like Shawn, guys like Alex, guys like Chris. There's so many people here that I work with on a regular basis, and then I get to work for successful people on a regular basis. You surround yourself with successful people, you can't go any higher than that. So thank you to each and every one of you who have worked with me in any capacity. My success is owed all to you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a couple of awards here, and the past champions and the reigning world champions, they give me a slip, and they gave me the name of the Sportsmanship Award and the Rising Star Award. And I'd like to do the Sportsmanship Award first, and they gave me the name for the Sportsmanship Award of Devon Chin. Come on down here. Congratulations, Devon. Just write it down so that I can give it that. Hey, Devon. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, your Rising Star Award winner, and that is Taylor Osborne. Come on down here, please. Well done. Now, folks, there you go. Well done. Folks, there was 9. We offer 8 places for Ringman in the finals, and there was 9. 8, Taylor. Congratulations. Good job. There was 9. So when I give you the 9th place trophy, that's for Grip and Grin, and I'll send you one, the 9th place person. In 9th place is Michael Accord. Come on down here.
Dana, will you write that down that I need to get him one?
Hey, Michael. Thank you. We got to get it back from you because I've got a Grip and Grin. Okay, I'll send one. You get that, though. You get that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in 8th place is Jordan Hanson. Come on down here. Jordan's not only an auctioneer, he's a state conservation officer, everybody. So he's probably packing. Why do you have to tell everybody? will you do me a favor? Will you just fire a couple shots over their heads? Yeah, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, in 7th place is Taylor Osborne. Come on down here. Thank you, Taylor. In 6th place is Chance Davidson. Come on down here. Ladies and gentlemen, in 5th place is Chad Hughes. Come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, in 4th place, Ringman is Blake Sherman from down Texas way. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, in 3rd place, your runner-up 2022 World Champion Automobile Ringman, Ed Bear, Mason City, Iowa. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2002 Reserve World Champion Automobile Ringman is Nick McMinchin from down in Lake Mary, Florida. Congratulations. Can I have the Ringman? While Dana's getting the ring, what do you think of my assistant today, Lydia Lamp, everybody? She's wonderful. By the way, she's an auctioneer, and she's the Minnesota Junior Champion auctioneer from Minnesota, right there. And as I announced earlier, she's in the 11th grade and single and ready to mingle right there. So, all right, George. Lady, hold on just a second. There we go. We'll move that over. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 World Champion Automobile Ringman with a check for $25,000, and the big check is coming up. That's okay. Come on, Dana, let's go here. Bye, George. Thanks, Dana. Good idea, boy. Where's Matt at? Matt, get up here. You're welcome. Hey, Matt, here's your check for $2,500. I'll take it, he said. Hold on, stay where you are, Matt, stay where you're at for just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the 2022 World Champion Automobile Ringman ring that's sponsored by WAPA, World Automobile Auction Professional Association. And on behalf of WAPA, they want you to have that ring. And can we take a couple more photos there? Trophy. Oh, Matt, come on back here. You got to say something. I forgot to do that. It's going to be tough for you to say something, but I want you to.
That's right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, can we please give it up for Al and the entire team one more time? I I know us ringmen have been through an awful lot the last couple of years, and it was just great to see so many awesome bidders helping us out today, online and in person. So thank you very much. What a blessing it is to be here, and it's a whole lot of fun. And yeah, ringmen are still very strong and alive here. So thank you very, very much, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, on to the auctioneer. In 15th place, 2022, is Shawn Hannafy. Come on down here. Oh, they already got one. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, in 14th place from down Arizona way, Mitch Jordan. Come on down here. Good job, Mitch. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, in 13th place is Trice A. Freegee right here. Come on down. There we go. Now, in 12th place is Matt Hart. Come on down here, Matt. You guys, I think the next couple announcements are going to tell you how close the competition was today. In 10th place, we had a tie. I'd like Josh Hawk and Jeff Garber to come on up here. And each one of them came in 10th place, dead heat. Yeah, okay. Which one's first? Okay, Josh, you're first. There you go. Josh, there you go. Thank you. And that's yours. Good job. Okay. Good job, Josh. Hey, hold on, Josh, before you go. Folks, I don't know if any of you folks know who Josh is, and I never, ever say this before because it wouldn't be fair. Josh's grandfather was the great Kenny Trout, 1967 world champion livestock auctioneer. Is Terry Elson still in the building? Terry Elson and I grew up listening, and Russ Moravec and a bunch of us. Kenny Trout was just as smooth as buttermilk. You come from great stock, buddy. Hey, I'll tell you something that's quite a statement. I've been around a lot of livestock auctioneers. Kenny Trout's my favorite livestock auctioneer of all time. And that includes Ralph and Terry and all of them, and they're all good, but Kenny was my favorite. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in 9th place is T.J. Freegee from Indiana. Thank you, T.J. Yeah, that was a good way to do it, though, wasn't it? There you go. TJ just took 2 steps over. He said, "I'm just happy I beat the kid." My George, Trice, you're doing good, but you're going to have to go home and eat your Wheaties to beat Dad, I'll tell you that. Brandon Neely, come on down in 8th place. Come on down here. World champion, livestock auctioneer. Brandon just got back from Shipshewana with the Livestock Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, to give you an idea how close the championship was, there's a 3-way tie for 5th place. Every one of these 3 scored exactly the same. Blake McDaniel, come on down here in 5th place. Congratulations. Well done, sir. Thanks for getting my name right. In 5th place, ladies and gentlemen, auctioneer Michael J. Chambers. Come on down here. Thank you, Michael. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd, 5th place is Tommy Bellamy, everybody, from down in Tennessee. Tommy. Ladies and gentlemen, he might have not sold this way, but by George, he's got his cap back on for the trophy presentation, doesn't he? Hey, Tommy, oh, now, what's this one, 3rd place? That's 3rd place, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 4th place, auctioneer Josh Hickey from down in Wisconsin. All good.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Josh.
Now we're off and running. Ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up, this is 3rd place, your runner-up world champion automobile auctioneer from down in Ohio, Billy Payton. Come on down here. You ready, Chris? You ready? You said you were. Let's be ready. And ladies and gentlemen, then there were 2. Be ready. That's okay. Be ready. Be ready. Yeah. You said you were going to do it. Do it. Always be prepared, everybody. I'm going to continue to do this because this is my last trip, and this is what we always do, and we're going to continue to do it. And ladies and gentlemen, and then there were 2. And then there were 2. Put the microphone up there, please. What's he playing? It is? Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. All right, George, I want to tell you, we'll go out with a bang. Well, ladies and gentlemen, then there was 2. Your 2022 Reserve World Champion Automobile Auctioneer is what's that name, Lydia?
J.J. Wise.
Congratulations. I've known this young man since he went to auctioneer school. He's about 11 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that I'm not going to read this. I'm going to ask Russ and Diane to please come up. Where's Diane at? Diane, get over here. Russ Moravec and I, we knocked heads. Come on up, folks. Come on up. You're going to make the presentation. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to announce the 2022 World Champion Automobile Auctioneer, and that is
our son, Matt Moravec.
Stay right here for just a minute. Anyway, you know, congratulations, young man. You're a tremendous auctioneer. And may I say, the reason he's a tremendous auctioneer is because of this guy right here. He had a heck of a teacher right here, Russ. And for you folks that aren't familiar with the Moravec family, there's another Moravec brother looking down and watching with pride today, and that's John. And he's very proud of you today also. Do you have anything to, Diane, you haven't said anything. What do you, come on. Who'd like to see Diane cry for about a half hour?
Well, I just want to start out. I'm a first-generation auctioneer, so there's a lot of you gentlemen out here that are, and ladies, the first time out, keep coming back because you're going to win down the road. I started out as a livestock auctioneer. That's all I thought I wanted to be. Then I met a gentleman in 1986 by the name of Paul Bear. I'm actually met him sooner than that. But anyway, I was going along selling livestock, and Paul called me in 1991 said, "You need to get in the cars." And so we did and moved on down the way that way. But back up, my wife and I was driving down the road when we first got married. And I started auctioning. She didn't know what the heck that was, and she says, "Don't ever do that again." So, persistence. I'm going to turn this over to the, yes, sir. Yes. Where's Audra Lynn? Audra Lynn, come on up here. Where are you at? Come on. Matt, okay.
Well, while we're all storytelling, one of my earliest memories, this is before you can recollect anything visually, but we used to go down the road and you had a tape of Terry Elson that you played over and over. And when I hear that voice, I hear that chant, I'm most at ease. I'm most at ease when I'm at an auction. I'm uncomfortable everywhere else. But like Paul said once before, if I'm ever invited to the White House, I'll go there yesterday, I'll go there tomorrow, but today I want to be here right here at the World Championship. This is where I wanted to be today. And thank you, each and every one of you. I have had, like I said before, I've had a lot of opportunities to work for a lot of successful companies. That includes right here the Des Moines Auto Auction, Lincoln Auto Auction. Phil and Ryan Durst, they're here. I've worked for Phil since I was 17 years old. He put his name and he put his badge on a kid that was unproven and said, "I'm going to build a lane, I'm going to put you in it." And I've stuck there ever since. Phil and Ryan are here. Thank you for being here. Our crew here from the Mannheim Omaha Auto Auction is here, including Nicole. I've always referred to her as like my big sis, but we kind of grew up in this business together. There's a lot of people that I grew up in this business knowing, but I'm going to, first of all, I want to thank my family for being here, my wife, my brother, his family, my mom, and my dad. There's a lot of people looking down today, auctioneers from the past that never got an opportunity to hold a trophy like this, but they worked hard every day and they molded this business into what it is. And they may never have gone home with the trophy. And you guys know some from your area. We know some from ours. Dick Grubaugh, Bob Leschbaugh, Don Steinke was the first car auctioneer I ever heard. I walked into Omaha Auto Auction in 1991. Historically, Don Steinke ran millions of cars right through this lane back when it was owned by the Tobis brothers. And it was guys like him that inspired me to be not what I am today, but where I want to be today. And if it wasn't for guys like them, we wouldn't have this contest. People that molded this industry, people that hit it hard every day and made the auction profession into what it is. This is what I dedicate this championship to. It's to those guys, the unsung heroes of this industry. We'll leave you with one more thing before I go. I was talking to a few people. I know Kevin Mclaughlin, I was talking to you last night in the hallway, talking to a couple other guys about the continued history of our profession. And it may be leaning a certain way, or it might be going a certain direction. If we keep doing today what we did in this contest, in our everyday lives, in our everyday profession, we go home and we hit it as hard as we possibly can. There's nothing out there that can beat us. The piece of plastic up there on the screen in front of us, it can't beat us. We are the guys that we're the profession that's unbeatable. If we go 100% every day, those are the qualities that we have to do. I'm not going to go to TJ's backyard, and I'm not going to expect to beat him. But in his capacity, in my capacity here, and everywhere I go, to Meekums, thank you, Frank and Dana, for being here. You guys are awesome. I have so much success and so much to thank them for and respect them for them guys being here today. Thank each and every one of you that are here today because of this business and for this profession, supporting this profession. May it live on forever and ever and ever as it is. I'm going to mumble on. I don't want to go on this, but I also want to thank Paul Bear for being the individual that he is. Raise your hand if Paul ever did you a favor. Look at this. You got a room full of people, Paul. You have. Yeah, keep your hand raised if you owe Paul any money. But Paul Bear's been a household name in our house growing up, and I thank him for upholding this contest and its integrity. Paul, we wish you the best in your future endeavors. Thank you very much. Congratulations to the NAAA for continuing this contest. We look forward to working with you in the future. And ladies and gentlemen, thank each and every one of you. Anybody that I've ever, like I said before, that have worked in any capacity or that might have passed through in the hallway that have inspired me in any way, thank you very much. You know who you are. Thank you. Once again, from the bottom of my heart, this means so much.
Matt Moravec, 2022 World Champion Automobile Auctioneer. Here is the World Champion ring from WAPA, World Automobile Professional Association. Wear it with pride, and thank you very much. Stay exactly where you are. And by the way, Matt and Trevor are now in the company of Michael and Charlie Adcock, two brothers that have won the championship. Kevin Mclaughlin.
Paul has been so gracious since 2014 to allow me to present to the new champion a personal microphone. It's just something from my heart to the new champion to just let them know how special they really are and what they have just accomplished. Now, this isn't the first time that I've been able to give Matt an award. 2004 Chicago, Taylor Osborne, you still here? That was the rising star right there in 2004 in Chicago. So we put a lot of thought into who we pick, and we see potential, and you see where you can be in just a few years, okay? Matt, on behalf of me, my wife, I'd like to present you with a personally written letter that I give to the champion every year, just a piece of my heart. And congratulations, sir. You are the gold standard this year. You are the 2022 World Champion Auctioneer. God bless you. So proud of you, buddy. Now, we've kind of all been up in our feels here for a little bit, and everybody's got a little tear in their eye, and everybody's kind of feeling emotional right now. Obviously, in 2020, we didn't have the WAC, but I had a mic. It had already been made before the WAC had to cancel due to COVID. All right? It's been an amazing paperweight for the last couple years. and I wanted to figure out what I could do with it to pay tribute to our industry and to our people. And it hit me this year. You know, COVID was something that come out of right field and give us a sucker punch. None of us were ready. And in March of 2020, we were rolling along. Business was great. Life was wonderful. And all of a sudden, we're not working. People are dying. So this microphone that was for the world champion has now become the honorary champion microphone for 2020. And there's a few folks I want to recognize for this microphone. Number one, the people that lost their lives to COVID. And I'm going to ask you, and I'll call out a couple. If you had an auctioneer friend, ringman, or a dealer friend, or somebody like that passed away because of COVID-19, I'm going to ask you in just a moment to holler their names out. But two people I'm going to call out is Lloyd Sawyer in Dallas, Texas, who was a dear friend of mine and a role model in a lot of ways. Mickey Farmer out of Georgia, he passed away. Folks, if there's somebody's name, you can just holler it all out at one time. We're going to honor them as our honorary champions because they had to fight COVID. They didn't win the fight, but they're our honorary champions. Is there anybody here that lost somebody? Steve Sellers, Atlanta. Mike Gross, one of our dealers. Story about Mike Gross. On July 21st of last year, I got out of the hospital the same day that Mike Gross died. He was a dealer friend of ours. We were in the hospital the same time, and I walked home, and he didn't. Who else? George Hardy. Paul Erickson. What was his first name? Barry Gilman. Tom Rexbro. Anybody else? All right. It took its toll on our family. We've all persevered, and by God's grace and mercy, we're standing here today. But those are some of our honorary champions for 2020. Secondly, if you lost your job or you missed work in 2020 because of COVID, whether it was because of compression in the market and cutbacks and lack of inventory, or whether it was because of an all-digital agenda that forgot about the ringman, I'm here to tell you, you've got a whole family of auctioneers that are still advocating for you to put you back in the lane and bring this business back to what made it today. There's nothing more powerful than a simulcast live auction with live people in the lane and live people online. We had the perfect formula. Let's don't forget that. All right, number 3. And I'm going to ask the 1989 World Champion Auctioneer, the first one, Mr. Mike Lambert, to come up and make our final presentation of the honorary champions, Mike. If you're willing to do it, I want you to do it. It would honor me if you would.
It would honor me. I think you're the one that stood through it. So go right ahead. I mean a lot to me. All right.
Okay. Will you stand here with me then? Sure. Okay. All right. Mike is so gracious and so kind, and I love this guy. He's been a role model for me from the first time. I've still got the tape that I made from 1989. You and the auctioneering and a lot of other guys here that was there. Yep, absolutely. So a lot of champions we lost along the way. Ray Reams, Gene Radcliffe, Ray Holt, so Scotty Adcock. So, I mean, this blood runs deep for a long time. So we appreciate you, Mike, and thank you for your graciousness here. Our final honorary champion for 2020, and it's actually not just for 2020, it's for the last forever. This man has worked for us to make us better. This man has worked for us to allow us to showcase what we do. This man has made us laugh, and he's made this exciting every year, and he is probably the classiest guy, one of the best stage men I've ever seen putting on a a contest like this, the award, the ceremony, the pomp, the circumstance. Paul Bear, you have been our champion for a long time, and you will always be our champion. But this microphone says honorary champions, and it has his name on it, Paul C. Bear.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and please be seated. Just a couple more things. I'm so doggone tired. Here's what I did. I went, thank you, everybody, on the wrong microphone, but thank you, past champions. We appreciate it very much. Kevin, thank you very much. One more new award that's given to the, oh, come on, Diane, you've got to step here. A new award that I would like Michael Adcock to come up and tell us all about it.
That will be it. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. What a great contest. All of you guys, I'm impressed. Every year I come back because the bar gets set higher and higher and higher every time by each and every one of you. You are all phenomenal. I love watching you. I get something every time I come to this contest, and it's been a long time since I got to compete. And to get that blood back in there and get it flowing, it felt really good to do that with you guys today, so thank you all for giving me that little bit of fire. But that fire, of course, came from my father, and he has been a staple to many people in this room. He's been a father figure to me, to James Pendleton, I know for sure, and many of you other guys inside of this room. There's a little piece of him and a lot of us. And in honor of our family, of course, my Uncle Bob and Adcock Brothers, we wanted to present to you the first annual ever World Champion Automobile Auctioneer Crystal Gavel. Congratulations, it's well deserved, sir. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Paul?
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. You can head down now, Diane. Anybody's got 4 or 5 hankies that Diane could fill up with tears of joy. By the way, in just a couple of minutes, did you already get that, Myers, or not? No, Myers. Okay, very good. Good job. Thank you. Good job. Okay, 2 housekeeping chores. We're done. Ladies and gentlemen, Dana, where are you at? Dana. Come on up here. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Pyle is back here with the NAAA. There's a lot of NAAA folks that are here. Will you do me a favor? The NAAA, the National Auto Auction Association, are the new owners as of right now. What do you think of that? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Support them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do everything that I can to help the NAAA to be the very best they can. They've got more juice. They've got all the good stuff. So next year, if you're deciding whether you want to go or not, go. Help the NAAA. They help you. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the last thing for me, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 World Automobile Auctioneer Championship is over. We'll see you next year, wherever that is.
Thank you all for everything. You are dismissed.
We need the world champion automobile auctioneer up here. We need the world champion ringman up here and the world champion team. Matt Moravec. Matt Moravec, we need you up here. Matt Moravec. Yes.
A contest this was. They fought and fought and fought. The men and women out there turned metal into money and cars into cash. Folks, we came out with 3 winners, but I say everybody was a winner, and they gave it their all. In the teams, we had Mr. Shawn Hagler and Mr. Matt Moravec take home the gold, first place. For our champion ringman, first place, Mr. Matt Hart with the very best heart. And our auctioneer champion 2022, Mr. Matt Moravec. And how neat was that? His brother got to pass the baton on to him, folks. It's only been done one other time with the Adcock, so it was so neat to see what a contest this has been. An amazing time. NAAA is going to take it over in the years to come, and we are so excited to see that. Folks, stay tuned for the weeks, the months to come, and maybe there'll be some information released on 2023. We so appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you had a great time. We hope you enjoyed the show. My name's Haley Bear. It's been an honor to be the host for NIADA. We'll see you next year.